is a gorgeous morning. Excuse my appearance. I only had the willpower in me to put on jeans. I'm still literally in the sweatshirt and shirt that I wore to bed. But we're gonna be filling some holes today finally, after literally 3 weeks of me waiting to do literally anything on my van. So yeah, it's actually a decent morning too, like kind of nice, and it's supposed to get to like 65 today, although it is supposed to have like rain on and off all day long, I heard, or like we're good. Okay, that was a really hard drop. I've never had it drop that hard before. Anyway, I forget what I was saying now. It's supposed to like have scattered thunderstorms all day, but it's supposed to be 65 and it's already 56. So a nice morning. This is always just how I get rid of my curtains. I like fold them in and then just like shove them up there. I'm gonna mostly close that because it's warm up front from the sun that keeps peeking out, and there's a slight breeze. This is so dirty in here. Like, I'm just looking along the edging between my floor and like the front cab. It is so gross. It's just like, I guess I could sweep now, but it's just gonna get dirty again. Where's my broom? Right here. Okay, it's just gonna come all the way apart. I was about to be like, oh, I have this super sick broom, and then like pull it apart, but it's already basically all out. I'm gonna sweep real quick, and then I'll be, now it wants to be small. I don't know, I thought it would be kind of nice that it kind of collapses. Just takes up a little less space. I also thought I'd maybe store it over here, but I think I'm just gonna store it up here. Not that it matters. I'm gonna sweep and then I'll tell you what I'm actually up to out here with my wood filler. All right, all swept up. There was so much. The pile was huge. I should have shown you guys because it was bad. But okay, this lighting is so bad. I need to come over here or something and like block this out. Okay. So I'm just gonna be doing some wood filler like I kind of already said. I hope this is still good actually. Yeah, it should be. It doesn't matter what color it is because I'm gonna have to touch it up, but it's just like a natural color. And then all I'm doing is filling all these like nail holes up here, and that's it. And then I'll just have to like touch them up. I don't think, fingers crossed, I don't have to like repaint the entire thing because that's gonna be really annoying, especially with this end piece, because my van is not straight, so we had to curve the cabinets a little bit. So this is not straight and the hinges aren't straight, and not the best, but just ended up that way. We did like, you're not gonna be able to tell on camera, but we cut or like chiseled out the back so the hinge would fit up better and this would fit flat. Also, I need to figure out if we're taking this one out. So, gotta figure that out. We're fixing one of my gas struts that holds up my cabinets because this piece kind of broke off. It's getting loose. The bottom part is still on. It still works. That happened to this one earlier, and we just ended up, you're not gonna be able to see it. It was screwed in on the back, but we can't do it on this one because this other one's over here. So we're just gonna glue and then re-nail it, and because it's pretty solid, it's just this one part that came loose. So yeah.
I can't really get, let's try it.
Okay, so we just finished the upper cabinet gas strut, like I just showed you, and I'm just leaving this one open to let the inside of this one air dry because we put a lot of glue in there to like make sure it was nice and secure. And now, oh, you can't even see. Now I'm gonna be taking out my lovely, can we, there, my bench seat that I made all by myself. It's very sad. I'm very sad to see it go. But tomorrow, me and my dad are going to be starting my big bench seat. So I have to get it out, get everything clean and clear so we don't have to worry about it tomorrow. Don't waste time tomorrow. I think in the morning we're going to run to Menards to grab, I think, just plywood. I think we have enough like 2x4s. It's mainly going to be out of 2x4s. And I think we have enough. And then we'll just have to get some like plywood for like the outside. And then maybe some hinges. I have to keep hinges in mind. I need to make a list just to make sure I don't forget anything. I don't know if we're gonna do hinges or if I'm just gonna be able to completely remove the top. I don't care. But I know he kind of has a plan in mind for that. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna take this out and say goodbye to my little bench seat. Very sad. But it's gonna be so nice to have a nice big one and extra storage and a proper sitting area, because the thing with this one, it served its purpose, but it's just so small. Like, my legs hang off the edge. I'm sitting in this tiny little corner. It served its purpose for camping trips and stuff like that. But when I'm living in here, it's just gonna be so nice to have like a full seat. I can either like lay vertically or sit down. So it's gonna be nice. Right, perfect timing. My dad just came up to me to say he found 4 hinges. They're super basic. They're gonna be perfect for what I need. Voila. So 4 of those, 2 for each drawer or door or cover or whatever. So nice. Now I don't have to spend money, even though they probably would have been like $1 each, but yeah, super basic, nothing fancy. Don't want anything fancy. So that's an amazing find from him. Perfect timing. Okay, now I'm actually gonna take out my bench seat. R.I.P. I wish I had a good angle of this. This is gonna be so weird. My little curtain. My flat crappy cushion that I didn't even really like, but I just got it because it was cheap and it fit. Oh, my bench seat. Ugh. She's out. I don't know where to put this now or where to get rid of it. It's weird, it's so empty. I'm gonna miss this bench seat, but like I said, I don't know what I'm doing with it. I suggested a little bench for in the house or like a footrest, but my dad did not like that suggestion. But yeah, it's so empty. We're putting in one of my batteries to charge them up. This is the one I had before. I also have a second one that's new, and it probably will take a little bit longer to charge. So we're gonna wait to put that one in because it's only supposed to be sunny part of the day, but it charges pretty fast. So we're charging this one up because we don't have one of like the portable chargers because it's lithium. So it takes a special battery charger for it. So we're just gonna hook it up to the solar and get that charging. All right, batteries in and charging. That's the one I bought last fall, right before my trip out to South Dakota. So we're all good with that one. It even said it was like at 100%, which I don't even know if my like little charge controller screen in the van actually works, but my app did say estimated retention, I guess you could say, is at 100%. So it should be pretty high up there, which is really good. We weren't sure if it was gonna discharge a lot when it was just sitting and not connected to anything, but it seems to not have discharged at all. And then we'll just have to charge the new one, but we'll do that on Saturday when it's actually sunny. Today it's just like cloudy on and off, so yeah. I thought I was gonna say something else, but I think that's about it. Very exciting. I might go hang out in my van later. I have to edit, and then yeah, maybe I'll hang out in my van a little bit later because it's so nice. It's supposed to get cold again. It's supposed to be like 50 for a high tomorrow, but today it's warm because we have storms coming in. So I might hang out in my van, read. I have to edit. I was supposed to post a video 2 days ago. Have not, because I'm awful. But yeah, so I'll edit. Yeah, but right now I'm just waiting for my ramen to be done. But yeah, got stuff connected. The lights still work in there. We're all good. Battery still works, all of that. So yeah, it's really exciting because I'm starting to get stuff rolling again for like all those like last minute stuff I have to get done, and like getting my van back working, like getting the batteries in. We're gonna have to do the water at some point. We can connect a couple things, make sure it's still working good after we're winterizing it. But yeah, very exciting. I now have power again in my van, which was so weird to not have it because for the longest time I just always had power in my van, and I just like walk in and turn on the lights like a normal house. But for a little bit I didn't, and it was kind of weird when I went out there and I was like, oh, I can't just turn on the light. I can't just charge my phone. But now I can again. Very exciting, but I'm gonna let it charge up. I don't know what's going on with my hair. My face is a mess. I'm breaking out. I have that red line on my nose that I always have. Anyway, that's all for now. Hey guys, sorry for like the harsh lighting, and sorry if I'm squinting a bunch, but I promised an update on, I guess an overview and update on the electrical system that we finally just finished the other day. Oh, sorry, I thought my battery monitor or charge controller was glitching out, but it's fine. So I wanted to, there's like people walking around because it's like, it was freezing this morning and now it's super nice, but I forgot to film this morning, and so now I keep thinking people are like walking by on the sidewalk because I'm parked right on the sidewalk, so excuse that. But yeah, so we finished the electrical the other day finally, and so I'm gonna do a quick overview for you guys, and then I'll talk a little bit about it, but just wanted to give you guys like a full update on that since I've kind of slowly been updating it throughout the vlogs and just like throughout me using it. It's been a slow process, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna switch to the back camera. I'll kind of talk through it, and then you might see my face again, you might not. We'll see if I have any more to yap about, which knowing me, I will have more to yap about, but I'll show you guys a quick overview here. Ignore kind of the mess, of course, right in front of my electrical system. My bins usually go here, but I'm packing them up right now. So we're gonna start all the way in the back. I'm gonna climb under here. I have a 2000 watt inverter, and it's from Renogy, and we just have each of those, one negative hooked up to here, one positive to here. I have two of these 230 amp hour batteries. They're the low temp ones, so if I get anywhere cold I don't have to worry about them discharging because of the cold. They're meant to shut off when it's cold. Most of my stuff is attached to here, this main one. This is the first one I had put in, and then I just have my charge controller here, which came with the solar panels. I have my fuse block right here, which is like everything. This is what I have for what my fuses are. We never ended up like writing it down or marking these because the stickers came with like pre-written ones, so we had to do our own. It's just on this wood. This is the on and off switch, so this makes it so all of this is disconnected and just like the solar panels are charging to the batteries, but nothing inside is connected, so we can work on anything inside if it needs to be worked on, change out the fuses and everything. Here's my little Bluetooth connect. And then I just have 300 watts of solar on the top of my roof, and that came in like an RV kit with Renogy. That's where I got the charging controller. I also have a battery monitor up here inside the van, and then I have like the Renogy app on my phone so I can track it on there too. Yeah. My inverter's been working really good. I've been running lots of big things on it to kind of like test out what it works on it and what doesn't, and everything's running good so far. My batteries seem to stay really charged, and I'm not 100% sure if my battery monitor works, which is like I don't think it's gonna like drop to 0 without me knowing. I know my solar panels and my big batteries are really strong, and I won't ever have to worry about running out of power. It's just kind of knowing at what percentage the batteries are at, the solar panels are, all of that. So yeah, but my phone also will update. I feel like my phone's a little bit more reliable because it kind of updates with like what's running right now, the estimated amount it's going to be if it runs for a really long time, stuff like that. But it's not as accurate. So there is that. But yeah, just a real super basic a super basic electrical setup, but that's how I wanted it. I don't really understand electrical. I understand this much, but that is as much as I can understand. It's a super basic setup. Does anything and everything I could ever want it to do. It doesn't need to be a fancy setup. And I've been really happy with it so far. And we just got the second battery the other day actually, and installed it the other day. And I could have gone with a 230 amp hour battery, so just one of my batteries, and I probably would have been fine, but I just never want to ever worry about it. And just if I have a lot of snowy or cloudy days, hopefully not snowy, I'm gonna try and avoid that, but if I have lots of cloudy, rainy days where my solar just isn't charging, I just will never have to worry about if I'm gonna have enough electricity to turn on the lights or charge my phone or anything like that. I'll have more than enough than I need, but that's how I want it. So yeah, that's the basics of that, and kind of a finished product of my electrical system that I'm always like updating, adding stuff to, talking about. So yeah, very happy with it, very excited about it. Again with the headphones on, but it's the only way I can focus and get enough work done. Just painting all of the last of my door panels right now. Today's Monday. I leave Thursday morning first thing, and I work Wednesday night. I think I've been saying this every single clip. It's Monday at 2, by the way. But we finished cutting these all out and like fitting them and everything. So I have to paint the 2 main back door ones, and then the main sliding door one, and then I have to paint, we have these little wood pieces which we're going to use to install it, because it's just kind of awkward, and I'll show you once it's installed how we did it. But we're basically using these to kind of hold it in, along with lots of PL, construction adhesive. So that's what we're doing. I'm doing the first layer. I'm going to start priming everything, and then try and check something else off my list. I probably will do the caulking around my bench sheet, and we'll just try and check off anything else I can on my list. There's so much to do in so little time, and stuff like this takes time to dry and everything, so at least I could do stuff in between in a way. I have stuff to do while I'm waiting for other stuff to finish drying or whatever. So I'm just very stressed, and I'm gonna stop talking and just lock in and get a lot done. So yeah, I'll see y'all later. have wanted to do this for so long. I hope you can see this. Hopefully I can get an angle. I'm so happy right now.
Effort singing.
Little van build update. We're at the end of the van build update. It's not officially, but like we're nearing the end. So I just wanted to show you, we got in the side panels and the back panels. They're in the same way. So we just did this like strip of wood and then screwed either to the bottom or to the top and kind of have it in like that. I don't really understand how other people did it, but this is what we've done. And then we started the backsplash. We're gonna do the rest tomorrow. And then I have a bunch of like other random little things. I have to paint the screws for like everything. You can see they're all like primed right now. Same with these ones down here. Oh, this is what the backsplash looks like. We got the bottom one down. It's looking very good. And then we'll just do the second row tomorrow. And it's only gonna need 2. It like fits perfectly. It couldn't have worked out better. I thought I was gonna need like little like strips along the top, but it's gonna fit perfectly where we just need 2. And I love, love, love this color. I think it's gorgeous. I'm so excited about it. But yeah, it's looking great. Got rid of the awful stickers. I think I had a clip that I took. Hopefully it turned out. But yeah, now I'm just moving stuff in. It's so hot in here, but it's even hotter outside. So that's why I'm like all closed in. It is sunny out and nice out, but it's hot. And I need stuff to dry in here. But yeah, a little build update for you real quick.